You are correct, Foxtrot. Cheese is the way to a lady's heart. Jeez. Good evening. I decided I wanted to do pixel art still, so I'm going to be working on all my stream avatar stuff. So we're just going to chill out and chat every once in a while while we work on some things. Don't be too crazy. I'm not feeling this particular song. Next. Maybe I want something more energetic. Let me go over here. It's taking a moment. Dark clouds. Nibby, hi! How are you over there on YouTube? I hope you're having a good evening. If it's evening for you at all, I don't actually know. It is evening where I am at. We are in Central Time over in America. America! Death God, hey! Did I get part of? No. Enjoy my cheese. Have I had any cheese today? I did not get any cheese yet. We're kind of like... we're a little out at the moment. I had tuna with chips and like tuna salad. And then dinner was steak ramen. So, with vegetables. Veggies! I hope you're doing well, Death God. What do you call a load of hay in a church? I don't know. Pressure, hey! Yo! So this is a good stream if you do like parallel work, what they call quote unquote parallel play. It's not always playing, but if you work better when somebody else is working, this is the stream to do it. Nice. Chilies, sweet. I want chilies. Oh gosh. Batman. That's what you get. A load of hay in church is Batman because it's Christian Bale. Actually, he's Howl too in the English version. He was a voice actor for Howl in Howl's Moving Castle. Going in the background might as well be you. Oh, thank you. I need to find where is my capture card. Photoshop. I should probably be using like Sprite or Clip Studio, but I understand Photoshop, so that's what I'm using. For pixel artists, Sprite's pretty much the way to go nowadays. It's not very expensive. You can actually get it off of Steam. I know Hellsouls used that one a few times, made some Vtuber sprites. It's 2 a.m. 2 a.m.'s too late. Go to bed. What you doing? I need to make myself small. I am too big. Is that good? That looks good. I'm not in the way. See your game. Foxtrot, don't you have a job you have to go to tomorrow? I'm still yawning, by the way. It's been like this all day. There's nothing that helps. I've had like... Well, earlier today I had like 3 cups of coffee. I haven't had any coffee since, though. procedure you had done is, Rollins would say, a camera on a roto-rooter going up me and I'll be my own Discovery Channel special. Does not sound pleasant. I hope they found that you were healthy and or easily treated. I miss Ramu Williams. You work Sunday through Thursday. Oh, so you're on your weekend. Nice. Yeah, I kind of guessed it's good. That's good. People need to have those. Apparently, colon cancer is on the rise, so it's something to be cautious of. That's a weird one too. There's like a lot of reporting of colon cancer really like starting to pick up in young people, which is unusual, and they don't quite know why yet. Move myself over here. It's too big. No, this is good stuff. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Automod got you. I saw that. Alright. I might work on the hair today. I like this one right here. I'm not quite sure this is the one I want. This one's good, but also I want to make the lurk box. So I also want to open this one. I'm going to save as because I use this as something different. Let's see. We'll call this lurk items because it's going to be something you can choose, but it's only for when you hit the lurk command. Well, this one, the lurk box. We should do the lurk box. Now, it only affects one animation, this one right here. And we're gonna have an ad here in just a moment. Pillow fight! Did I miss it? I missed it. I missed it. I hit it again. Bonk. I got the bonked. I still have to sit down and like work on a few more redeems. It is a bit of a task, but they are fun when they work. There's a head pat one I'd like to bring back. And there's like ragdoll ones too. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It might be... Okay. There's different reasons why people yawn. It's not always because you're tired or sleepy. It's because your mouth needs to stretch. And of course, when I'm streaming, I'm talking a lot all of a sudden. When I'm like here when I'm here by myself, I don't say much. I'm just mentally in my head doing my thing. I'm very quiet, and so my mouth is stretching. Mouth stretch. It's like a muscle. Gotta stretch your muscles out when you do a talk. I have such introverted tendencies. I don't know how I became like a... Cheese nose! Hey, buddy! As I was saying, I don't know how I became a VTuber. Y'all are funny, that's why. Swap. Oh man. I'm gonna put y'all in a box. So I was asking Obsidian other things, because it doesn't have to be a lurk box. We can put you in other things. I was like, Obsidian, what else should I put people in? I was like, you need to put them in a jar. I'm like, chat in jars, man. Oh. We could put you in a jar of bath water, chat bath water. We put you in a barrel. He wants to be pickled. Oh my god. First we're gonna lock this layer to make sure we don't, right here it's behind me, we don't draw on it by accident. Let's see if I can go find a decent picture of a box. I mean, it just sounds really silly, but... it'll give me an idea of what to stick on it. Looking for a good one. I realize, like, beat up boxes. Something that's already been delivered. I don't know if they have anything like that. Like... broken in box. Oh gosh, never mind. There's a lot of pictures of that online. I don't show my Google searches just because Google might show something just unintendedly, like, against TOS. Alright, this is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay. We're gonna clean it up. Gosh, it's big. This one right here, maybe. Because of the way it's facing, we need one that's front facing. Select inverse, edit, clear. Poof. Better tolerance. Okay, we'll try the quick object selection tool. There we go. We select inverse to clear the background. We're just using this one as reference anyway. Transform! Stick y'all in the box. This is not big enough. Okay. Leave it like that size for the moment. We're gonna transform again. Again! That should be about the right size. Now I can turn back my chat so I can see it. Moving the cursor with the power of my mind. Yes! I'm good at that. Buddy does not want to be a pickle. Or a jam. Or something else. In case I do what? Oh, flash a boob because of Google search. Yeah. Look, there's nothing sacred in your Google searches. No. If you don't have, because I don't think I have most of my, I think I have most of my censorship stuff turned off. You only have to scroll down so far and then something weird happens. Okay. Do we like the colors of this box? Yeah, I think the colors are fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to sample a little bit and some basic colors on here. This will be the lightest color. Whoa! Miku! Hi! Whoa! I didn't even know you were streaming. How are you? We're doing stream avatars today. I'm gonna put y'all in the box. Get to go in the box. The box. So the plan is to eventually start creating VTubers to go into a little VTuber pack. I am absolutely not going to be able to do all the people I know. I would like to get to several. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to release the base for other people to draw on. And give it a few instructions on how to put it together. Because it's not really hard. Even I could kind of cut things apart, but that way people could submit it to me and I could add it to the pack. Because there's not a whole lot of pixels here to draw. It's you might not be an artist, but there's only there's not that many blocks here. So hey, Tinkerus. By the way, Nico, what were you streaming today? What were you doing? Bum ba bum ba. You like that one? That one. Might not be dark enough. This. It's really dark there. So I think we only need. Three. Let's see. This one, we're gonna skip one. So maybe these 5 right here. I'll do this again just so I can separate it out for myself to make sure I'm not mixing up the colors. There, now we got a color palette right up here to play with. I can officially make one down here. It's kind of a pain. Like, I feel like Photoshop should make this so much easier to make your own like little like swatches set, but it's not very user friendly. You can do it, but it's not good. Alright, so going back to lurk boxes. This is the line that it's going across. So this is probably middle of the road color right there. Start a new layer. 5. That's very close to the body of this one. Is that going to be a problem? Maybe. Hold that up. Okay, yes, that looks correct. We'll hide the naked little pixel body. Gotta hide the naked pixel person. Asking what you did. No, actually, I forgot what you did. I forgot to ask you what you were doing. I was talking to Miko. Miko asked her. But I'm not sure if Miko's still around. What were you up to? I don't know. I haven't done much. I was watching a weird like anime on Hulu about man-eating monsters, like post-apocalyptic world, but I don't actually remember the name of the anime. Bum, 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 bum. Into the box. Must cover your lewd self. Yes. So this is a reference. Bum, bum. I think we're gonna do the darker color here. Yes, yes. Not sure why I'm not using my pen. I'm here drawing things with a mouse over here. I should know better. And yet, here I am being a dum-dum. Box. put you in the box. It's a standard color there. Oh. Look at it. Oop. I missed. I missed! We were playing Rush Duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! How'd you fare? Were you playing against other people? Crude or uncrude? What? Alright, we need the little important tape part. This doesn't have the little tape on it. This box has like little broken parts on it. Maybe I'll do that too, where it's like bent up and whatnot. First we're gonna put the tape on. Yeah, this one I didn't draw the front flap. It definitely needs a front flap, I think. I think that just adds more to it, so just gotta get it in there. Put on another layer though. Box. Model of VF1, which I put a dude in the cockpit. Yeah. I'm sure whether I have another bloke in the seat or not. Yeah. They could be buddies, pals. They're on the same wing unit. I'm not sure. Maybe they're rivals. Like good old boy rivals. Okay, so if I have that there, I definitely want like a darker color underneath that, so. Dun, 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 dun. That one should be color. Well, where are all these people coming from? Jim is tired. Hi. Try not to be too tired. Welcome, everybody. Hi, I'm Cherrily. We're working on stream avatar stuff today. We are doing pixels. Right now, I'm creating a lurk box for my stream avatar set. So, hi, how are y'all? Toaster Boba. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yo. Fire music taste. Thank you. It just, unfortunately, it just ended. Time to put on some new stuff. I got some synthwave. Gotta look away with synthwave. Hey, don't bonk. No bonkies. What were y'all working on today? Were you doing art? How dare? Kyo. Pillow fighting. One day I'm gonna find a way I can fight back. I will do it. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Da-da-da. TRCG stream. Thanks for the comment, by the way. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jam is tired. Yo, thanks for following me. Were y'all doing art? Were you working on something or playing something? Tell me about yourself a little bit. If you have time. You might have to stream and run. I understand that too. I'm giving my chat it's a lurk box. It looks like a little adoption box. It never catch you live. Not yet. Maybe one day. I'll keep you and put you on myself. My design's cute. Thank you. My model maker is Sono VR. It is an avatar that was made for both VR chat and VTubing specifically. Yeehaw! 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 Yeehaw is such a weird, funny word. Inflatable hammer. I don't have inflatable hammers. I've got foam weapons. I'm a LARPer. I've got one shaped like an axe. I will come and beat you with my foam axe. I actually haven't LARPed in a long time. I haven't LARPed really since I started VTubing. Most of that was because of COVID, and then I just haven't gotten back into it. So, but I still have the gear, the good stuff anyway. I did purge a lot of things during COVID just to kind of clean shop, clean out house. But I mean, if I had an inflatable hammer, yeah. I threw when Insane came down to visit. This is my mod. Came down to visit Obzi and I down in Georgia. First thing we did was throw pillow croissants at him. We bought food shaped pillows to toss at him. Your knees might be in danger. Yes. I did tell you like the story because I was like in fencing during like college stuff. It was like hobby, like it's not professional fencing or like actual league or whatever. It was just for funsies. But I had to do epee style fencing because I'm short and I had a very short reach, so I had to be able to hit anything on the target to have a chance. Just regular fencing, I was at a disadvantage. Saber, I was at a disadvantage. So, I'm gonna smack at anything I can touch. Which includes feet, ankles, wrists, whatever. Knees. Actual fences. No, like the sport fencing. Sword play. Say, Jamis Type says we were doing some cowboy stuff for fun. Ooh. Thus the yeehaw. Yeehaw! I just saw that for some reason. It got lost. It got lost in the chat here. I mushed it. Well, yeah, I'm working on my own set of stream avatars. We're gonna test it here probably in a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna make it cute. I don't like this strip here. This color across the top. Right here. This is looking a little too peachy. Same with this. I feel like I need to change that color. So we're gonna change it. I'm gonna use that instead. It's a little distracting being that peachy. It's too peachy. Now the test is to look at it in like actual size. Oh yeah, it does the box. Look at you, little box. This is so small. It's not going to be actually that small in the application, but as the 100% size pixels, it's going to be more like this. So this is good. This is good. Might need a little bit more outline on the side of the box here, right here on the top flap. Get in? Yeah. Charming fan. Boop. 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 Hello. Random fact. Bruce, lead singer of Iron Maiden and airline pilot, before joining Iron Maiden, almost made the British Olympic fencing team. Cool. Yeah. Anybody who's like good at music, either singing or writing or playing instruments, usually has some other secondary talent that they're like amazing at, or a third. There's something about their brains that just, I don't know, it just picks up on stuff easily. I get envious. There's a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I play guitar, but guitar was just like my fun thing. I actually studied this, and they turn into like some like mega physicist or something. Doo-doo. this instance, actually probably want this to be dark. Goofy synthwave time. I don't know if I want that line there or not. I'm gonna zoom out again. 200%. Actually, it's not bad. Whoa. Oh, that got broken. The Miku Miku beam got really broken. What happened to that? Hold on, I will play that again. Let me see if I can do that again. I will do it for you. Well, first we're gonna play this one. Oh no! Oh gosh, why is it so bad? Every once in a while, Blurp just kind of wigs out, and this is apparently one of them. I'm gonna try this one. What happened? Oh my gosh. It's so God. Oh no, exactly. What? Oh my gosh. We lacking. It's not on my side. That's definitely on Blurp's side. Let me see if I can get some. Check something. I'm gonna check a thing. Blurp sounds and memes. I don't need to sign up. I just need to sign in. I'm already signed in. Oh, the website's not doing good either. I don't think I can fix it right now. The website's not even loading. I already did. No, okay. Sign in. Sign in, please. Okay, there it goes. Now I want to check something. Oh, nope, it's still bad. I wonder how you can... I wonder if you can reload that. Alright, now I broke it on purpose. I'm gonna unbreak it. Did that fix it? Quad Cowboy, yo! Hello! We're trying to fix some things. That did fix it! Oh! At least that one. Let's try one of the others. Alright, right. We get our proper Miku Miku beam in here, hopefully. Let's go! There we go. We fixed it. I had to reload the URL. I didn't even change it. I just had to reload it in the properties, and it's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be working. Blurb is fun. That's a nice little add-on. You can get it on your Twitch widgets. They have it on the Twitch page. That kind of thing. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing art today. I'm gonna turn my music back on. We're listening to Synthwave by Stream Beats right now. Hi, random man. Hello, me. Welcome, you two over there on YouTube. We were doing some technical difficulties. Posture check. Oh, good idea. Time for stretches. Way. Stretch 1, stretch 2. Eagle. Actually, it's a red-tailed hawk. It's used for eagle cries, but it's actually a red-tailed hawk. Actually, feels pretty good. Let's do it again. No shrimp in here. We're not doing shrimpins. Alright, building our box. Found Darkwave live stream that shows anime and Ace action movie clips. That's fun. I've been seeing a lot of Vampire Hunter D, which is a really old anime, being played on TikTok because they re-released it apparently in the theaters. It's like a 40-year anniversary. That's some old anime. Water check. I do have that tool. we get some water in here. We can do a hydrate. We have a hydrate. Yeah, here we go. Ah! Hydrate. Oh, I do got water. Post it in the Discord, y'all. Okay, we were checking 100%. I don't like the white lines on the side. Could be this one. We could try something different. And now for something completely different. Oh, the box is so smooth. Okay. I think that's okay. It looks like a box, right? These need to come out more. Maybe. We're gonna test. Time to test. kind of do like that better, but I have to clean this up back here. So, first thing we're gonna do... It's too close. Zoom out. That's right, this is on the wrong layer. We're at that point where we're just merging down, so... one. Yeah. Why is it not working? Wrong layer is why it was not working. Yep, I like that better. Okay, all that's left is to put the work on it, right? Small box equals mansion for Cherrily. We should probably like scroll it on there really badly. It's a dark color, but not black. With some Sharpie. Where's my pen? An actual pen. Okay. I got the pen. I want it to look bad. Maybe not that bad. Again! Has some charm to it. The other thing is it needs to be readable from very small as well. That's better. Yeah, it is kind of readable. It's very small, but it is readable. Been listening to some German thrash metal. Oh, okay. Wish. Everybody's been talking about a band called Ghost on TikTok. I heard like a little bit of sampling of their music and I kind of liked what I heard, so I will probably be checking them out here on Spotify soon. kind of happy with that. Ghost. They're putting out a new album. Ghosts are good, yeah. I mean, what I heard was good. Look how cute that lurk box is. Aww. Aren't you adorables? A couple of their albums. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. It's like they were like surprised we made a new album, and they're like, "What?" And everybody's like, "What is this?" It's like, "Oh, this is like modern synthwave stuff, kind of." I don't know what you would call it. The one track I heard had like a little bit of synthwave 80s rockish type feel to it. Thought they sold out. I mean, can you really sell out? When it comes to the music industry, I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about the music industry and stuff, but like, I feel like selling out's when you like change your band to fit somebody else's agenda. Alright, let's hit save. Shop for this, because this is what we're going to build different items. Where'd my music go? Hello? Spotify's being a butt. Okay, that makes me happy, but now I gotta turn this off. File, save as a copy. Save, yes, we want to overwrite that. Alright, now we gotta like add it to the actual stream avatar stuff. Pixel art's always fun. Hi, Diamond. Yeah, we're having fun. We're about to test out some stream avatar stuff here. Let me boot that up because I'm gonna load in the lurk box, so now like the lurk command will work properly now instead of like just squatting naked in the like the screen. Okay, where's my Steam? Steam. We want stream avatars. Watch. It's thinking. Wait for it to show up. Haha! There we go. We're inside the stream avatars. Avatars and gear. So first thing we do is open up our gear box here. we're gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing so you see what's going on here. So we're gonna create a new folder called lurk items. I can't spell. It means items. Lurk items, right? And inside the lurk items, we're going to add our new lurk box that we just saved somewhere else. So start avatars. Let's way over there. I'm like, where am I? It's on the third screen. There it is. Drag and drop. I tried to mix the words together. Drop. Goob! Hi, Goob! Did you finish your stuff? You still doing the honkai things. Okay, we're gonna minimize these because we'll probably come back to it. And now I gotta save. Okay, so now we have a new category of items, so we have to put this in the allowed gear. Boop. It is in there. Save and exit. Now we go over here. Work items exists. And it is a frame animation. So 64 by 64 at apply. And it's on its own Z index. What do we want it? Here it is, all the way down here. Join Salty. Alright, give me a second. Let me finish this for a moment. You even did other things? What did you do? I'm worried. I'm worried. Alright, I'm gonna bring Obzi in here in just a moment. He can help me test out this stuff here. Alright, Z index needs to be 2 at least. Eyes is on 2. Skin tones are on 2. So no, it needs. No, skin tones are on 1. Eyes are on 2. Underwear. 2. I'm thinking. Skin is the bottom. This item needs to be on 3. Work items, probably actually 4 for now. This might be a little later. You did stuff I will see. Okay, hold on. Let's save. Save! That should have everything set up properly, but this is why we test. I'm gonna hit connect. Connecting to the stream avatars. Right, there are people walking around. They're all behind me right now. Now, if I type in lurk. Oh, let's see, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, I know why it didn't work. Okay, I disconnect. I think I know why it didn't work. You have to choose it to turn it on, but under advanced, you have to make sure it stays on. So it always chooses an item for that, so. And that's kind of like one of the weird ones, because it doesn't say that, but item none equals, it chooses a random, basically is what it's saying. There's only one random in that category currently. So now it should work. Hit save. worked. And hopefully it'll work. Otherwise, I gotta figure something out. Alright. Exclamation point lurk should work. Yeah. It's backwards. Oh no. There is a way to fix this. I think. Maybe. I think there is a way to fix that when it's backwards. Oh, it's kind of funny with it backwards. Avatars and gear. We're going back to the lurk box. Item flips. Hit no. That might cause a problem with the ears, so I'll have to take a look at that. Otherwise, it being written backwards is kind of funny, to be honest. Okay. Oh, did I save it? I didn't save it. Or did I? I don't remember. Now try. This is why we test. Every time I make an item, I gotta test it. Where am I on this screen? I don't know yet. There I am. Yeah, it worked that way, but that's the correct direction. So, what if... Okay. What if... How's the pixel art going? It's good. We're testing stuff, Rusia. Stand. Alright, I'm standing. I'm not doing anything. Run. Okay, yeah. Run makes you walk again. And then I'm gonna hit lurk once more when I'm facing a different direction. Okay, I can't see it because my Nekomochi's in the way. Yeah, it worked, but see this problem right here? See the little ear section? There's a hole there. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. So it's either got to stop at the ear and not quite go as high, or I have to edit the same for both sides and it will cover the ear. Because of the way the layers go. It's cute though. I'm glad it works. I like it. Alright, I'm going to get in Nobsy's chat and then I'll start fixing this. Alright. Right. I'm live, so I'm going in his live chat. He can come over here. There. Way. Oh my gosh! What is all the stuff you posted in Salty?
I mean, you see what it is. I thought it was self-explanatory.
Is that what you've been working on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a obzy. It is a obzy.
Yeah.
And I'm doing Monster Hunter now.
I'll make you small.
What Cherrily does. What Cherrily does.
I'm doing on arts. Doing the arts and things. We're making lurk boxes.
Spider.
You're fighting a spider.
Yeah. I gotta turn you up though, because you were really quiet.
What? Why? Why am I so quiet? I've done nothing.
I don't know. What'd you do?
Nothing.
I want the
Floridian swamp cat. Yeah.
What's going on with you? Obviously, the Floridian swamp cat. I don't even live in Florida, nor am I from Florida.
It's too late. You have the label now.
You guys have assigned that to me.
Yeah, because you started VTubing as a Floridian, it's too late for you now. It's canon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hunting is an art as well. Yeah, a little bit. All right, I gotta disconnect that.
Oh, I have to check your YouTube chat because I don't see that.
Nani?
I assume you're doing YouTube, correct?
What about YouTube? I'm on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. You're on YouTube, right? I don't
Yeah.
see your chat right now, so I gotta go look at it.
Yeah, Russian.
Here we go. Kill the spider.
Is over there, hanging out. I think Crasher might be over there too. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, back to avatars and gear. So, but what we actually need to go back to is Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Photoshop. We have an issue with flipping, which technically.
Mouse Turner, let me have my mouse back, please.
Don't do that.
It doesn't want me to have my mouse.
Get no mouse. From here over.
All right, pause on that. Let's go find your volume. Where the hell are you even at? See, you're at like 80%. You should be louder than this.
I don't know why you put me at 80%. That's your problem.
I think it's because you were too quiet yesterday, and then now you're too loud.
Well, it's because I'm talking to chat.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm hearing?
Excuses.
No,
there might be a problem. Hold on, let me check my Discord. Because it might be coming through my other mic. That's why.
It sounds like you're coming through like your headset or something.
Yeah, okay, there. How about that now?
That is much better.
Because I'm using it usually when I'm on Discord and just hanging out on Discord. I'm on my headset mic, but this is my stream mic now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm picking up a little bit of your background noise, but for the most part, I can actually hear you now.
Which is funny. They can't hear that nearly as well on the stream side, but that's because of OBS.
Mm-hmm.
My music going back.
Okay.
Where'd my music go?
YouTube, show me the chat. Thank you. Hunting is an art as well. Yes.
Spotify just decided to die.
Did it? Why are you killing Spotify?
It just stopped playing.
You should stop that.
There it goes.
Breaking Spotify is illegal, Cherrily. You're not allowed.
Break it.
Not allowed to do that. Break you. Stop it.
Clear. Now I'll have to edit.
I'm just gonna come into your chat and choose violence.
This is normal.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
regulars should definitely know this by now.
Yeah.
I'm just here to be a menace. I'm here to cause problems for Cherrily. This is what we do. She's had it too good for too long. She needs to be bullied.
Do not.
I think you do. I think bully you is the right choice. Yep, Night Fox.
Night.
Peace was never an option. Exactly. Always choose violence. Obzi, 2025. But yeah, to answer your question, Julie, is what I was doing. I was doing what I said I was going to do a while back, which is editing my old stream schedule format thing, so I can actually schedule streams next week.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that right now because I got a lot of stuff going on, and that's a problem.
I mean, you're going to a wedding next week, right? So
this week, that's
this
tomorrow.
That's
after
right.
I get off work, I gotta drive to the venue tomorrow. Actually, I have to drive to where the Tux rental is, and I have to pick that up tomorrow afternoon before they close, and then I have to go to the Airbnb my parents are staying at, and then tomorrow, or the day after that, is the wedding, and then I think I'll be able to drive back after. unless I get like shanghaied into some nonsense, because that usually happens when families involved.
That's normal family shenanigans? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty typical. I haven't been to a wedding in ages. I was talking about this with some people at work, and I'm like, I don't remember the last time I really went to like a wedding. It's been a hot minute. I think it was like my Discord buddy Saoirse. I think it was her wedding.
Okay.
And that was like ages back. That was like right after I graduated college. It's been a minute. I see your lurk box. Did you decide what you're going to put him in? You didn't want to put him in horny jail like I suggested?
We talked about that earlier. No, this is the original idea. It's still going to be... I can put other items. I was asking, like, for options later, but, like, this is the first thing it's called. This is the lurk box.
I think you should put Chad in horny jail. I think that works.
My chat really isn't all that horny, though.
Oh, then put him in the jar.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Put him in the jar. How about a chat? You guys want to be in the jar?
No, you don't want to be in the jar. Any bonk bats? For obsidian? I need one.
Nah. Bonks won't stop me. I've been
bonk.
playing Hammered Monster Hunter. I am master of bonk.
He has been playing a lot of like hammer time.
It's been fun and silly, as all hammer mains are. I'm not a hammer main by any stretch of the imagination, but that's what's up. I'm usually bow or charge blade or greatsword. Meanwhile, I can't get Cherrily to play with me. She refuses.
Yeah, I'm not playing right now.
Every week, I'm like, I'm in Cherrily's ear like the Green Goblin. And then she just ignores me every time.
I like that. I like what I had before.
Insect glaive main, don't believe in the ground. You know what? That's fair too. And I mained the glaive back in World, and I really liked the changes that they made to it. It's one of the few weapons I actually liked how World changed the controls for. They did good with it. Helicoptering around is really fun. And just stick your little feral bug on things. That's always a fun time. You should do that one, Cherrily. You would like having a little pet bug.
I mean, yeah,
you can have a little fluffy moth, and you can send it to people. And they'll slay your enemies for you, kinda. Kinda. I've been trying to figure out how the dual blades work in Wilds, because they are very different from how I'm used to them being. It's taking some time for me to learn it. Like, it's still fundamentally the same thing. Like, all the basics that I know are still kind of around, but like the focus attack stuff really changes the dynamic of a lot of things, like for all the wounds and things. And I noticed very recently, because Insane was yelling at me about not doing things correctly, that I've been underutilizing the focus attacks up until like last, I don't know. Like when I started Hammer, that's when I started really using like the focus attack stuff, and I wasn't doing that. I was playing like a veteran of Monster Hunter and not like somebody who's looking at the new mechanics and trying to play with them. It's a problem. I blame Insane. He's the one that wanted me to play Hammer anyway. Just because I wanted to build the cube.
Is the cube. Very much a cube.
Yeah, it's the Xbox. That's what it is. What? Nice. What's up, Ace?
Bum, bum.
I'm here as menacing
Ace,
guest
hello! Yeah, this is Obsidian. I'm Cherrily. Hi.
today. Yo.
I'm working on pixel art. He's playing Monster Hunter in the background.
Yo.
Paw time!
Scooters.
Oh yes. The paw.
The paw.
The paw.
You better not.
Yeah.
I am not a darn ball for
Yeah.
you to play with. I am not your plaything, little gremlin. This is why you have to be bullied. This is 100% why you have to be bullied.
He's now a stress toy. Yes.
I am no one's stress toy. Obsibot is a metal ball.
It's fine.
That's not a good stress toy.
In
that form, you are. Yeah.
I want to be able to pick you up so bad.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna have to get like an actual proper model for Obsibot instead of just like a PNG. And I might just maybe I'll make it like a throwable. Maybe that's what we'll do.
Yeah. Feed into your gremlin energy. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but in my head, and probably later at some point in time, I will make this a thing. I imagine that whenever Coco gets into combat, if she wants to throw people off their game, she'll just grab Obsibot and bat him at people with her lead pipe, just like a baseball. Just cause, I feel like that'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that'd be a good one. Just grab a little metal Obsibot, thwack. You are small, round, and float around. Spiritus, you keep your attention. You are a cat toy. I don't know how to do that. I will say the cat ears are Cherrily's fault. Obsibot's originals I didn't have cat ears, but that's 100% Cherrily's fault.
You know what I was actually thinking of? I mean, not quite cat ears, but like the little horns like Harney had. And I've seen it like a few other people who have
like
little,
what is the Pokemon thing that makes her like the? God, I don't remember like the meme version we made, the Ampharine, but it's
a little bit.
Pokemon.
They're like antenna.
I mean, that's sort of what it is, but they're definitely stylized to look like cat ears. I don't have any good reason for that either. It's just that's what it is now. He is cat ears. He's a little floating cat ball. I think whenever we were originally designing that too, I'm pretty sure that like I was also gonna like jokingly give him like very, very tiny like noodle arms. Like just a small,
you could still do that as like
feet.
Funny, stupid stuff.
Yeah, like little like kicky feet and like a tiny like little nubby arms. They're just like lines. They're not even like mechanically drawn or anything. They're just like black lines that just come off of like the body. Of like, yep, here's little arms and little hands. Just don't worry about it. You're the cat. Yeah, kinda. Hopping into VR. I don't do VR stuff often. I should probably do that. I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but like when I first started VTubing, our streamer friend, Otanashi Rhythm at the time, she was getting rid of some of her old equipment, which included her old Vive. So I have a Vive. Yeah. Like one of the really old ones.
Old school
like,
Vive.
Some of like the base stations. Yeah. All the cables and shit. And it has sat in a bag in my closet for like 5 years, and I have never once set it up to use it. I bought it from her, and I kind of kept that, and I'm like, yep, this I have this now. I can do stuff, and then like VTubing tech changed, so I didn't need it for VTubing anymore.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, I just have
VTubing
a
tech
now,
did change. It's changed so fast.
Yeah. Pixel emotes? That would be kind of cool.
I might actually drop some pixel emotes once I like build this, because by the time like I finish this, I want to have a pixel version of myself for stream avatars. So They'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, save as a copy. Save. Yes. I feel like I might have to change this again later, but we will try this for now.
VTubing is still expensive. Yeah, VTubing was expensive and then somewhat not expensive and then back to being prohibitively expensive again.
Yeah. It still has the potential of being very, very cheap. Assuming you already have the computer, right? Like if you have a gaming computer or a middle range computer, it's possible. It can be cheap.
Yeah.
But at that point, you're spending time, is what happens. You definitely are trading off time versus cash because if you're artistic, you can make all your stuff. And that's very easy and very accessible now. And it's cheap, technically, very cheap. But you're going to be spending like hours upon hours building it yourself.
Yeah, like it's not as cheap as like buying
Spend about $2K.
Garbage webcam, and I think it's not too bad, honestly.
No, I've spent over that easily over the years. No,
Same.
This is over like 6 going on 7 years, right? So I probably spent well, if I consider the computer, it's well over 5K, but like not the computer, probably like 3.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Like I think if we include like all the mics and stuff that I bought for streaming,
Yeah.
assets and things I've had to pay for, because I've paid most everything. Like
About-
paying for programs, paying for subscription stuff for things, paying for assets,
Yeah.
commissioning artists.
And this is over time, so
I've
it's like
probably spent
I didn't
10%.
drop like a wad of cash all of a sudden. I didn't drop any money at first. I had just taught myself. Again, it's the time thing. So,
Yeah.
also, who do you go to for the 3D model? Originally, I did Roid stuff on my own, and then I learned more Unity and Blender and built my own model using assets through Booth that are allowed. They're permitted to be used for VTubing and commercial purposes. So it is a kit bashed model that is legal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It is
I was
within
I
the
was thinking about
permissions
this.
of the use of model. Mhm.
I was thinking about this in the context of like I was buying some grocery stuff, and I was like, I probably should do the same thing for Coco at some point in time. Like if I'm, because like we were talking about this the other day that like the current like active Freud model I've been playing around with has a lot of like really irritating limitations, and we keep trying to make these more expressive, and it isn't like playing well with programs like Waterdough.
Yeah.
And it keeps fucking with things, and I'm like, all right, it may be time that I just start looking for some base models and learning how to kit bash some things together.
Time to put, because they do exist. A lot of them, because they're made for VR chat. RA says yes, you can stream with these things. Most people have permission for that. Where it gets usually weird is if you're allowed to make merchandise with it. Most of them you have to ask. Some are like, yeah, go ahead, whatever. Some say no. But like that's where it kind of gets a little odd. Like if I wanted to make posters of myself and things like that, I think I'm pretty much clear on that. But I did have to pay attention. Like if I'm making merch of this vision and reselling it, that was like it was something I had to pay attention to when I was like picking out pieces and parts and whatnot. But for just basic models and a lot of stuff like that for from Booth or Gumroad or wherever you're getting them from, a lot of them already have the permissions for streaming because they know people do that. It's pretty commonplace just in VR chat. So
Yeah, I need to start like commissioning more stuff, because I have stubbornly over the years just decided, no, I'll make my own things, but like I work full time also.
Yeah.
Like, I probably should like commission some stuff. That might make my life a bit easier. It might be a good idea. Don't want to jump to conclusions, but it might be a good idea to do that. I've said before though that like the thing that interests me about like commissions and fan art is like I just get so used to seeing my characters like in my own art style.
yes.
And I don't I don't see how other people interpret my characters. Like I don't see many people draw Coco or anything. It's like when I do see it, I'm like, oh right, yeah. Other people can interpret this their own way. I'm very curious to see what they actually come up with.
I like Skeb. I wish I could use Skeb more often. My bank does not like Skeb, even though I've gone and told them, hey, it's okay when I make purchases from this website. I've actually called them and told them like the website and stuff like that. It still freezes my card, and I have to go actually to the bank and like step inside and go tell them to unfreeze it. I'm like, yes, this is actually me. That was my purchase. Please. So I don't use Skeb anymore. If I might try again if I get one of those prepaid visas that lets you use a pen. It's one of those where like you have to sign up online as well, kind of deal, and you put money on it and then you pay from that, and that should be valid. But my bank does not like Skeb. But VGen, you can find some pretty good people at VGen now. It's filling up. Like you can find some deals over there, and it's worthwhile to kind of like skim through and see if there's something over there you like.
When I was streaming Monster Hunter with Kai a couple weeks ago, he and I talked about this too. Where like he spends an inordinate amount of money on like VGen and Skeb stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like I should probably start eating a little bit of money over there. I think it's kind of fun.
Skeb is cheaper, mostly because of like the conversion rate from American dollars to other international monies. So like you're gonna get more bang for your buck still, even though the economy's tanking over here. But still, you can still get more bang for your buck through Skeb. So if you don't have any issues through Skeb on your bank, and I'd say go for it. It's fine. I've never had any problems. I've done a couple of Skebs before, and everybody's delivered properly. I didn't have any issues, and I got what I was looking for. But like if it doesn't work, VGen's also a very good place to look. But
I gotta get on VGen at some point because I actually need to start like coordinating and like networking with other artists.
You know a few VGen artists nowadays? Yeah, nowadays, look, okay, I really do like Blue Sky, but I still aren't finding new people and new tech on there yet. Most of my like Twitter following, I moved over into like Blue Sky, like people I'm following personally. I moved over, but not everybody's over there, and like there's a different like type of international community that really hasn't touched base with Blue Sky currently. But
unfortunately,
I find a lot of good artists, international artists. Like, yeah, I've got a Skeb or a VGen account. I'm like, excellent. Do you have a Blue Sky? Most of the time they don't. I'll be honest, most of the time they don't. And this is international artists, American artists and other like European artists that are a little bit more aware and have a different mindset about AI scraping are no longer on Twitter, but the culture about it's different once you get over into like China and Japan and things like that. Yeah, it's got a lot of chaotic noise. I'm finding like because I did transfer all of my people that I follow over, I found my Blue Sky experience to be a lot better because I joined it like it's been like 2 years now, a long time ago when they were just starting to talk about it, and I didn't go on there because there was nobody to see. There wasn't anybody I knew. Nobody was talking about stuff I was interested in. That's changed because like a good, I'd say half the people I follow are over there, and so it's a lot more familiar territory.
Yeah, I think like the only real issue I have is like I feel like Blue Sky doesn't, like we were talking about earlier, like it's difficult to find new stuff.
Yeah,
because I don't think they really have any ways to like promote or advertise like things that are like as popular really.
It does have an algorithm, but you really have to poke at it quite a bit. Unlike Twitter, which will start feeding you things pretty automatically, which can be good and bad in its own way. Like Blue Sky, you really have to feed it like search bar stuff. Like I want to find new Blender tech. Like I found some new normals tech that I want to try out on some avatars later to fix for anime style shading. And I found a plugin for Blender only on Twitter. They're not on Blue Sky. I wouldn't have found that. They don't even like work here in the States. They're from like some other country. Like, oh, but we built this plugin. It's really easy to use. I'm like, oh, thank you. Would I find on Blue Sky? No, but I might be able to if I start typing stuff in specifically to look for that kind of stuff. But I don't always know I'm looking for that thing. That was just kind of like oh, that's useful. I just happened to be working on that real recently.
Yeah, my issue with it is like, to use a very specific example, many of you guys will know that I'm a massive Honkai nerd.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Honkai fans on Twitter, like, I'll get recommended new art, like little fan comics, things like that, some of which are from English-speaking artists. I don't know what countries, so I can't specify, and some of them are from like non-English communities. And I don't find any of that on Blue Sky at all. Like, it's a very large part of the community that I actually really enjoy, and I just don't get any of that on Blue Sky in any capacity whatsoever. Even if I go to look for it, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of frustrating because I like that stuff. It's fun, but like I just don't see things like that at all. And it's not just that. Like, it's a bunch of other things too. Like, I'm looking for new artists or new tech. I don't see any of that stuff on Blue Sky really. Even if I like curate the people that I'm following, put things into lists and try to engage with it, it doesn't really feel like it gives me what I'm like looking for.
I get a lot of updates.
I really hate Twitter.
The one thing I give Blue Sky is I get updates on people that I actually want to follow. Like, if they're on Blue Sky, they don't hide them from me. Twitter's really bad about not telling me updates from people I'm actually interested in. Like, it'll give me everything Twitter, except what I want to be looking at from actual mutuals. Blue Sky do not have that problem at all. I will get their stuff every time they post. Twitter, I will get it something like once every like 8 posts. Like, oh,
Twitter,
okay.
I feel like is like, as much as I would like Twitter to be better, like it really is just like there's too many fucking ads. There's a lot of like AI scraping and other nonsense. Like, it's just the user experience of Twitter is awful, and I wish it was better because like Twitter is such like a useful thing. There's so many people who are there, and you can communicate with so many different people. But like, it's just.
I heard something interesting the other day, and Hank Green, I think, is the one that kind of started this because he's not on Twitter much anymore. He is, but he's not. He uses Blue Sky. He likes Blue Sky a lot. Because he was doing some marketing for Blue Sky, right? And Blue Sky does not punish you for posting links outside of Blue Sky, right? Like, they lead outwards, while Twitter, we all know, does. Or at least did. People raised so much of a stink about it. It's like, we can't advertise on Twitter because it suppresses our advertisement immediately. So our advertising, even though like we have a smaller audience on Blue Sky, we're still getting like twice the return because it's not getting suppressed for posting links. And I think Twitter had to backpedal on that. Like, oh,
I don't know that they've
I don't know if they.
On it.
I don't think they have fully, but I think they were like, okay, yeah, we won't like completely punish you now. But I think they have.
No, because
sites.
what it is now is they've monetized it. They've locked it behind the stupid blue check thing. Because,
yeah.
Like, all of your posts are like suppressed anyway. But like the whole point of a lot of that is to try to force you to pay for Twitter, which no one is going to.
No, nobody's gonna pay for that. I haven't heard anything from this person in a while. Checks their Twitter. They're regularly active. The tweets show up on my timeline again. Yeah. You have to go find them and poke at it. See a lot of YouTubing culture
the
originate from the Genshin Gacha crowd. Yeah, a little bit. They kind of blew up at the same time.
Yeah. The funny thing about like this checks a person's Twitter account, what I found with that is that when I unfollow someone, Twitter starts recommending me a bunch of their stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
I wasn't seeing a whole lot of them. Just every so often I unfollowed them, and now I'm like inundated with it. Like, stop that, Twitter. That's so annoying. I hate this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like a lot of like the Twitter user experience is just so awful. And like, we could just like not do that too. That would be nice.
Let's see if I fix my lurk box a little bit.
I don't know. Did you?
Actually, hold on. Let me disconnect. I want extension panel. Take yours.
Yeah, Ace, it's funny you mentioned like the Genshin stuff because like that's kind of like some of the stuff that I like engaging with. Like I see a lot of like the MiHoYo community from like Genshin, Zenless, and Star Rail and Impact Third. And some of the stuff that I like the most from that is like all the goofy memes and things. Like, because I'm very like involved in like some of the memes going on for Zenless, even though I don't even play Zenless. I like the memes from it.
Yeah.
I see stuff from Genshin even though I haven't touched it in ages because like that stuff's kind of fun. Like that's a really positive and engaging part of the community that's not toxic and awful like the rest of it is. But like I don't get any of that on Blue Sky. And I'm like, where's my funny Honkai memes? Where's my Mulaney and whatever her name is, like, dolphin and cow memes? Like, I want, like, all the goofy stuff. Like, I need this. But they're just like, no. You don't get that. Too bad. It's been cooked to degrees it can never recover from. Yeah, that is kind of the problem with Twitter right now. It is a huge mess. Just do memes. No, I'm not still see Honkai memes. I get a lot of stuff. For any of you that play Impact Third, I'll tell you my favorite kind of meme from that community. Which is like, there's like a running joke now because like Kiana and Dundal are like sisters. But they've also like adopted Sidon into that. And I love seeing all little comics of like the Castellano family tree, and it's like Kiana, Dundal, and Sidon like engaging with Kevin and Siegfried and Cecilia, like all the people in the family. And just, I love those. They're like, sometimes they're wholesome, sometimes they're silly, sometimes it's just good to see. Like, I'm here for this. I need more of it, please. Also, I get a lot of ship art. You don't know how much art I see of like Ellie and Eden or May and Kiana or whatever. Like, I need all of these. I need the ship art, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Genshin, I am the spawn summoner of amount of things. Good.
I'm coming for
the
you.
Genshin community, I feel like especially needs.
Better run.
You come in. No, I face my problems head on. You are definitely a problem.
I did a stabby stab.
Why are you stabbing me?
I have a sword. I have a Minecraft sword.
Minecraft?
I had a little Minecraft sword.
Why are you stabbing me?
Just cause.
You see, this is why we have to fight. Like, I'll go out to like go get groceries or my Cherrily, we fight. And she's like, why we fight? And I'm like, you know what you did. Because stuff like this is why she needs to be fought. Your Brina little bubble pets are just heat-seeking missiles with rifle houses from the sword. Yeah, that sounds like fun. But yeah, like what I feel like the Genshin community needs is more of like the goofy memes and stuff. Like that was like the Impact Third community up until like somewhat recently, in the last like year or so, was mostly just memes and stuff. Like memes and fun little fan comics. And it was a very like fun, positive experience for the most part. There wasn't a whole lot of toxicity. There was some, but like it wasn't much. But Genshin's community is like really, really toxic sometimes, and I don't like engaging with it because of it. Just embrace memes, guys. It's fine.
Very curious how like the culture around ZZZ is.
If anything that I've seen has been the indicator, people just like shitposting. Like they know that like the game is like somewhat gooner bait, but like no one cares.
Yeah.
The people who complain about that are usually not people who are actually playing the game, from what I can tell.
I mean, people are complaining about it forever, and then like Nikkei came out. And people love Nikkei. It is extremely popular. I didn't think it was going to last, honestly, when it first came out. I'm like, is this really going to last that long? Everybody constantly complains about Gooner stuff. The whole game's like that, but like they actually apparently write a good story or something, so...
Yeah, that's what Rena was telling me, that the story's actually like fantastic for Nikkei.
Yeah. So they do both. It's a Gooner bait in both, and like ZZZ's like, okay, well if they can do it, I guess we're going to do it too.
Yeah. Well, what's funny about that, and like a complaint with like Mihelio specifically, is like that's what Impact Third was when it started.
Yeah.
Like the gag was me horny, because like there was so much horny shit in Impact Third when the game launched. Just so much of it, and they've actually dialed some of it back quite a bit. It's not nearly as like egregious as it used to be. So when Zenless does this, I'm like, I'm not really surprised. This is the same guy that's been doing this shit for years. This is pretty well on brand for them at this point. I'm not worried about it. But like people complain about this stuff, but then you have like games like Marvel Rivals come out, and they're like, oh yeah, what if we made Emma Frost like dummy
story
thick?
with a slice of goo. Emma Frost, are you talking about Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, like people complain about.
We
like,
talked about that.
Like, Rivals is
we
so
talked
horny.
about that. This was like this is a couple of weeks back on one of my chatting streams. I think it was. We talked about like the wiggle is the meta. People want the wiggle jiggle. It's in VTubers. It's in games. They want to see the thigh wiggle. They want to see the butt jiggle. They want all of that. And they want it for guys too. Like they want to see those pecs move, and you absolutely see it. Because didn't they do it in Marvel Rivals? They like made the boys' butts bigger for this like newest update.
They did. I was just about to talk about that. Like a lot of the guys had flat asses when the game launched, then they patched it just to make their asses bigger. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we love it. We love equal opportunity gooning. Let's go.
Right?
It's great. Yeah, like I'll see some people complain about Marvel Rivals being too horny, and like they use like Emma Frost as the example, but I'm like, guys, in the comics that she's from, she literally worked in like a strip club, like R18 type, like it was very adult type profession. Like that's how Emma Frost started. Her whole thing in the comics is that she's like supposed to be this like uber attractive, like perfect type. Like that's her thing. And I'm like, if there's ever gonna be a character that's gonna be Gunnar bait, and it be on character for them, Emma Frost would be the one. Like, that's the one.
See you, Ace. Thanks for chatting with us.
I love studying physics. Yeah.
I mean,
love the physics.
I even like watching it, like on models and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't even know why I like it. It's just it'll like it like turns something on in my brain. I don't know.
Neuron activation.
Neuron activation. Would I call it attraction? I don't know. I don't
know. It's nice to look at. Like I like looking at like the thigh jiggles that have been happening. Like looking at like Senless's like physics, for, like the butt and thigh jiggle. I'm like, damn. Because I think part of that is like my brain's going into like I have a vague idea of what goes into making that happen, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's cool shit. I'm glad you guys went to the trouble of doing this.
It's appreciation. It is somewhat of an appreciation. Like, I know it like looks good. Like it is quote unquote attractive. I don't know if it's spurring attractive feelings in my head, but I still like to watch it. I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to think of like the one of the few times where I've had like an actual like attraction to like a character design, and I want to say the one where I had like it was a surprising response from myself of like they released the like office lady outfit for Senna, and my first response was, damn. Like, I have like never had that reaction to a character that I saw office lady Senna, and I'm like, shit.
Like, oh,
okay. That was like one of the few times I'm like, all right, I was not familiar with your game.
Hey,
let's go.
The lurk box officially works now. I have adjusted it so that like the background doesn't do weird things. So excellent. Lurk box acquired.
Lurk. Go put him in the box. They're like homeless cats. Just stick him in the box on the side of the road. It's fine. Is that what it is, Cherrily?
Yeah, it's kind of like you're all my lurkers. They're like wanting to be adopted. They're like in their little adoption boxes.
I mean that tracks.
Oh, itchy eyes. If my face is making funny faces, is because my eyes itch and I'm scratching them. Oh.
I thought your face just looked funny to begin with. Your silence says all I
got something for you here.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, don't give me a bath. Give Opsy a bath.
Yeah, she needs a bath. She's stinky. She's a stinky gamer. She needs it.
You need to go right there. We'll just hydrate you here.
No, I'm like Obsibot's a robot. He doesn't need water. That's lies. That's lies from the government. Looking for a good home with ZZZ, yeah.
I do like
Cherrily, why are you redeeming?
What?
Why are you redeeming Hydrate on your own channel? I see you.
I put you in the beam. It's fine.
No, if you put me in the water, it's like putting a toaster in the bathtub, alright? Don't do that.
I can't redeem it. I have to wait another 30 seconds before I can redeem it on myself.
I think we should have like a rule of like if you try to like give Obsibot a bath, it just does like the Home Alone meme.
Oh,
I'm just getting electrocuted. I just need that to happen. I think that would work.
Go back to your home. Go to your home.
My
Am I
home.
being silly again? Yes, always.
Cherryly's always being silly. This is nothing new.
I don't think I need that anymore.
She's just a little too silly and/or goofy today. That's just how she is.
No.
This is usual for you. I don't know what you're talking about. Bonk.
A.
A?
A.
What you A-ing about?
Carve bud! You strike me
Carve.
Hoyo despite them not being involved in the strike.
Yeah, I don't know much about like the whole like voice actor strike that's happening with miHoYo, but from what I understand, it's not nearly as clear cut as like the like Actors Guild was having issues. I think it's like some weirdness going on. Brendan knows more about it than I do. It's so dumb. Yeah, from what I understand, it is extremely dumb. That's what I learned from Reddit. Is that like they're mad about like not getting AI protections or something, or like working for a game that's not union, even though you would have known that when you started anyway. But also, miHoYo doesn't use their stuff for AI at all because it's of like other international reasons or something. Like there's some weirdness to it, from what I understand. So the AI strike themselves, yeah, that sounds about right from what I understand of it, which is not much, but. I guess we'll just keep playing 3 and 4 without people talking. At least that's how it's gonna go. Due to China law, they can't use AI for likeness. Yeah. So, like, they can't use AI anyway, and they're not gonna. But, like, I guess they're wanting protections for things, and it's, like, not a problem for them right now, or something. I don't know. It's a weird one. I mean, I get wanting to, like, have protections from that stuff. Like, if it were a U.S. company, especially, like, yeah, I'd be 100% on board with that. Like, all the, like, the writer and actor strikes we had some while back, like, justified, 100%. But, like, for the way, like, with miHoYo specifically, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of, like, of a good case to be made against miHoYo specifically. I don't think that they've done a whole lot wrong in this context. Also, Garb, what you up to? What you been doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while.
Just getting ready for our trip.
Yeah. Just chilling.
Going
chillin'.
to the MomoCon.
Play some FRPG. What is FRPG? Final Fantasy or something? The critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14? Heaven's Sword expansion? Or whatever the fuck they're on now.
Gosh.
I don't even remember the whole copy pasta of that. I'm gonna get my gym body from MomoCon. I wouldn't know what my gym body would look like. Can you imagine if I just like rolled up to MomoCon and I was just jacked? Just full on shredded. Give Coco a run for money being actually like 6-pack shredded, just ready to go. Y'all would be ready. The world's not ready for that. Be called The Rock. Yeah, you know, outside of the fact that name is already taken, don't worry about that. I'll become a better Rock. Don't worry about it. I'll be better. I can have charisma. I can have the Riz. Sure. I say it's like the most awkward, non-rizzed way I can.
Yeah.
Or what's the meme? I don't have Riz. I have big green eyes and many unsettling things to say. That sounds more close to the actual reality of it. Just go with the city in The Rock. Yeah. You know, Chile, I glanced up to see what you were doing, and I thought that was a butt. I thought it was a booty butt.
How's this a butt?
I thought it was like the Omni-Man thing. Like, you had the barrel hidden, and I was like, it's like the Omni-Man, like, meme squat. That's what it looks like. The boulder. The boulder feels conflicted. I like that a lot. It's fun.
Then they got a real wrestler to like voice that too.
Is he? I didn't know that.
What's his name? McMahon? No, it's not McMahon. It's Mankind, right? He is popular when The Rock was actually like wrestling at the same time, I think.
And
so he was making an impression of his rival while he was voice acting.
That's fantastic. I love that.
It's all about Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, whatever.
I don't know anything about wrestling at all.
Other than just, I don't either, like, but I had friends that were really into it. So I heard it via proxy. You know, I learned a lot of things from my friends that I don't actually know anything about.
like Honkai lore. Right? I wonder where you learned Honkai lore from.
I've had legit conversations about MiHoYoverse stuff with other people. I don't even play the games, but I know so much about it.
Yeah, because every new patch I'm like info dumping on Cherrily. she just has to she just knows this stuff now.
I had like a roommate in college. She was super big into Marvel, like the actual comics, so I learned a lot about that. And at the same time I had some friends that were like super into wrestling, and they played the wrestling games and they'd tell me all about that. Just like, okay.
So I want to talk about a Marvel thing really fast because I learned something recently and I think it'd be really funny if they did this. And I texted you this, but I want to talk about it on stream now.
Okay.
So, to get everybody a little bit caught up, we know that the next Avengers movie is supposed to be like Doomsday.
It bothers me.
And they've already told us like all the X-Men people are supposed to be there, like, you know, Xavier, Magneto, and Beast, things like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
A bunch of other characters. Yeah, they confirmed all that through casting and everything else. And I've been watching the original like X-Men cartoon on Disney Plus, like the old 90s one. And then I learned through that and also in the comics that in the context of like the X-Men, we have Rogue, whose power is to like steal people's other powers and memories and stuff. But in the comics, she comes across like Captain Marvel before she was called Captain Marvel and steals her power and does so to such a degree that she steals it permanently. And like a part of Carol Danvers like kind of like lives in her brain until they like resolve that later on in the comics or whatever. And the cartoon did this too. And so now I'm thinking about the context of the MCU where like Captain Marvel was introduced and no one fucking liked her. No one likes her movie. She's a little bit too overpowered. I'm like, how funny would it fucking be if we got to like Avengers Doomsday, they have Rogue and she just like does the same thing she did in the comics and steals Carol Danvers' powers and just sidelines her entirely so she doesn't show up again. Like, that'd be so fucking funny, because no one likes her anyway, so I'm like, I think it'd be really, really funny.
I didn't mind her movie. It was fine.
She's just boring. I think that's, like, the biggest problem with it, is, like, the movie is, like, passable. It's not, like, the worst Marvel has to offer by any means, but it was, like, she's just so not interesting. And in every movie that she shows up in, she's not interesting. And part of that's because Carol Danvers as a character is not particularly very interesting. So it's, like, there isn't really a whole lot that they can do to like make her not boring.
Like as the character itself is really OP. If they did too much with her, she'd break the universe. Same thing with like Scarlet Witch or something.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch literally broke the Marvel universe. Like in the comics, she fucked the entire multiverse up multiple times. So like they kind of have to get rid of some of these more powerful characters to make sure that the stakes are actually there, as opposed to, Why didn't they go back and kill Thanos as a baby kind of like thing? Like, we want to have stakes for the thing, and Marvel has definitely had issues with that in the past, so. My vote is bring in Rogue, have her, like, knock out Carol Danvers, have her just, like, beat the shit out of her like she did in the comics. Like, I need this. I think it'd be just so funny.
I would be okay with it. It would make a much more interesting, like, movie for her if she, like, went out to recover her, like, powers.
Like, let's just make that a thing. Like, I'm here for it. Like, if you want to keep her around, keep her inside Rogue's head and do that whole thing for a little while. Like, I'm here for that too. Like, just
I'm in your head.
Please. Are they gonna do that? Probably not. but like, I think it'd be really funny if they did. There's a lot that they could do with like future Marvel stuff that could be really interesting, but like they've been really bad about like underutilizing a lot of stuff, and like a lot of their stuff has been kind of like subpar. So like, all the big Marvel fans are like, no, like superhero fatigue is not a real thing. I'm like, it definitely is. Because Marvel's
superhero
pushing
what?
out a bunch of nonsense, like fatigue.
Oh yeah, that's totally
like,
a thing.
Yeah, it's 100% a thing. But I would say it's not necessarily because of the genre itself is driving people away. It's because Marvel keeps pushing out schlock that no one wants to watch. Like, no one liked Secret Wars. Okay, no one wanted that. Or not Secret Wars, the one with the fucking Skrulls, Secret Invasion. That. The show that no one liked. No one liked Falcon the Winter Soldier. It wasn't very good. It was just kind of mid. People liked Moon Knight, okay. People liked Loki, which was actually like one of the few actually good ones. But like the shows, they did too many of them. And everything's kind of too connected to it. So like no one wants this. Just make good stuff. Again, please, I'm begging you. There's so many good stories to tell, and you are ignoring all of them to try to set up a bunch of other things, and then abandon all those plot threads anyway. I'm begging you, Disney, please,
abandon.
Let people do their thing.
So this needs to
they really are like, please come see this movie. Yeah, they really are. I actually saw a video. I want to say it was from Adam Conover, who was talking about this on his YouTube channel, which is that there's like been a shift in how movies are done, which is that if you go back to like the 90s, the way that they were marketed was like the stars who were in the movies, like go watch Titanic for Leonardo DiCaprio's performance, things like that, right? But we no longer do that because it gives a lot of power in negotiating stuff to the actors, and companies were trying to find a way to weasel out of that anyway. And now it's all about IPs. It's like, oh, we have X-Men. We could bring that into the thing now. We have Spider-Man. It's all about the IPs and not the people playing them. And so like a lot of like even now like our current like big stars like Timothée Chalamet, for example, or Tom Holland or whatever, they're big stars. People know them, but they don't have the same like draw that character or like actors did in like the 80s and 90s because of like how the culture has shifted around a lot of the stuff. Which is like, it was a very interesting like theory to put forth. I don't know how necessarily true it is, but this is also from somebody who works in that industry, and I'm like, all right, I might be willing to trust you on that. I know Disney's definitely worried about IPs. That's all they care about. Hey, here's a live action remake. You guys like this IP? This is nostalgia for you. This will get you in the seats, right?
I mean, they're not wrong, but
well, they're wrong now because Snow White failed so horribly. they're reconsidering
this is true.
Wildly unsustainable. Like, yes, let's milk our catalog of movies for eternity instead of just attempting to make something new. That sounds like a great idea. Disney, I feel like, is definitely like if you really consider them as like a company, they're kind of like an Ouroboros of like a movie company, just constantly eating themselves over and over and over again.
Nom 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 nom. Actually,
live action Shrek. You know what? Do it. Do it and put Danny DeVito in there. That's how you get asses in seats. Just like make a nice me movie. Just do that shit. Like, you tell me you wouldn't want to watch like a live action Shrek where Fiona is played by Danny DeVito? Because I'd watch that shit. That'd be funny as fuck. Let's go. In fact, no, do it with every role played by him. That's what we need. That's what we need to have happen. Let's see. I'm gonna put that. Let's see if I got my spacing right. Let's go.
Moving all these lines around again. Trying to make a barrel.
Again. Were they like homeless and they have to have like no clothes on their back, so they have to like live in the barrel now?
Maybe.
Is that what you're doing? Yeah, another way you could do this too, instead of like making it like naked inside the barrel, is you could have like a little waterfall for them to go fall off in their little barrel.
I can't animate it that much. I mean, I could, but the amount of progress, no, that would take for freaking ever.
Yeah, just animate the waterfall and then just have it where like they'll just fall. Like you just have to animate the barrel, you just have the waterfall, and then they'll just appear, float around on the top, and then eventually sink.
I have to animate all of that. All of it. That's not built into the. It's not built into the thing. I'm not doing that.
You could do that.
No.
That's quitter talk, Cherrily.
Not doing it.
Chat would like it. They'd like this.
I don't care if chat would like it. They're not getting it.
You guys see that? Cherrily doesn't care.
Nope.
SMH. Could have put in the work for it. Chat would have loved it. Stand by it.
That's too bad.
Too bad.
I have to work within the bounds of my program.
I mean, that could technically be within the bounds of your program. It would just take you a long time.
Ugh.
Sag. Yeah, see? They know. See, chat agrees with me. They got my back. If no one got me, I know chat got me.
Don't like that color. Again.
Okay, I believe I have finally crafted all of the event stuff that's currently out.
I believe.
Scroll down very carefully to make sure. Yeah, I did it. I have all the event stuff now. Now I can mix and match outfits more. Which is really the only reason
your
I do
true
this.
love.
Fashion.
Yes.
Alright. I got all kinds of new stuff. Look, fashion's very important, okay? How can I go hunt dragons and stuff if I don't look good while doing it?
It's fair.
This is the important part of this. You just gotta. I don't know what kind of outfit I want to do. Fashion first, safety second. Exactly. Safety's always secondary. This is excellent life advice for sure. You guys can trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. He says as he potentially lies to you.
Potentially.
Potentially. X. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That is the correct response.
Nah. Would I lie to you? I've never lied in my life. I don't know what you mean. I've never told a lie.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. You can trust me. For sure. Look at how trustworthy I am. I'm like the most trustworthy. Trying to decide on my fashion today. decide on the thing I want.
Oh no. You... Wait, what kind of looks like a barrel? It needs more shaping, but the only way I can do that is by extending it outwards a little bit more. You made an exasperated noise.
It did. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle. I'm trying to craft this outfit that I'm working on.
I'm focusing in, man. I'm trying to get this barrel made.
Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Entirely right. Okay.
So I can't erase that one because the toe is showing right there.
Oh man, you're showing feet on Twitch. How dare you?
I know, right?
Time to get reported and banned. VTuberFeet.com. Let's go. Which I think still redirects to Rena's channel.
I think that's gone now, finally.
Is it? I didn't think he'd like finally killed it off. In this economy? Yeah.
Oi. The box is significantly bigger.
There we go. I've made a new outfit, which is very much classic Tomb Raider, but in Monster Hunter.
Oh?
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to do because they gave me like those like little like Coke bottle glasses things, the small ones, you know.
Yeah.
And that's like very quintessential like 90s Lara. So it's like, well, I gotta make a Tomb Raider set eventually. This is just how that works.
It's like a little fat squatty barrel. What the guy?
What you hmming about?
I'm thinking.
Thinking?
Yep. I do that sometimes.
I didn't know that.
I gotta be able to put the lurk on here.
I thought you just occasionally rubbed your two brain cells together to get sometimes an idea.
Oh, rude. You're rude.
I thought that's just accurate. I don't know what to tell you.
Rude.
Never. I've never been rude in my life. Perish the thought, even.
Die.
Hehehe.
Not that size.
I think it should be that size.
It was
Don't
too
lie to
big.
people.
It was too big.
Lies.
We're gonna try this again here in a moment. The lurk barrel. Overlay the best. Da-da-dum.
Da-da-dum.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum.
Ba-ba-ba. Do I want the exclamation mark? I don't know if I do. Wrong thing. Wrong one.
You should pick the right one next time.
No.
Stop goofing it. Why are you goofing it, Cherrily? You gotta not do that. That's illegal. Not allowed. You met your goofing
It's
quota.
so small, but it fits. I think I want to do.
Bum, 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 bum. Flipping through fashion. I got a lot of good fashion that I'm flipping through. I got so many things.
Make that later. Adjust. Fuel saturation. Lighter. Brighter. We could test it. Alright. File, save. And then file, save as a copy. PNG.
Ping.
Nerk barrel. Save. And we'll bring up our two things. We'll drop that in. We'll go to stream avatars. We can test it again. Yay!
Yay.
But first, save. Barrel. Change anything on that. This needs to be frame animated. What? Save it. Save it. Ba-da-da-ba.
Save it.
Save it. Yes.
Yosh. We went from a box to a barrel. We're moving up. Yeah.
Trying to think of what else I could stick yellow in. But I don't know yet. I'm thinking blanket fort would be another cute one. That'd be a little harder to draw, but I could do it. Like with little hands, because
Yeah.
like when you're squatting, the hands are up like this, you're holding the blanket together, and like you have like a hood over your head. Blanket fort. Should probably do that one next. Blanket.
Yeah, could be a fun one.
First, we're gonna check this one though. Go and see if it works. All right.
Anything but a jar. Nah, my vote's on the jar. I think the jar's fine. If chat's been bad, just put them in the jar. You guys start giving Cherrily lip just into the jar with you.
Put me in the box. It should be on random. Will it put me in the barrel?
Okay, I apparently don't have my flash pods. Got it.
I thought it was on random. But I don't think it's going to put me in the barrel.
Is it on random, Cherrily? You sure?
Those don't even show up in the menu thing. Lurk barrel. Oh, that one's not correct. It didn't flip.
No, Rathalos, stop stomping on my face.
Should be able to change the box. Maybe. Yep, there it goes. Let me change that. Alright, that's working. There's a little hiccup there. Probably from a cache issue. For some reason, the lurk box still flips. It's not supposed to. Gotta change that. Item flips. Okay, I guess I didn't change it. Save it. I'm really gonna have to work on hair stuff and clothes. We can't walk around naked forever.
Nah, you could totally be naked. No pants. Pants are not allowed.
Love studying physics. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm poking up my little controller here, see if it works. Okay. So if I go to work items.
Oh, Monster Hunter crashed.
Oh no. Bad Monster Hunt.
That's new. I just killed a Rathalos and then it just like, nah.
It's just like dead.
I don't know why it's been doing that lately.
Okay, I'm hiding
Check
behind
Steam.
here so you can't see me running around. Hello! Hi, Flame!
Sup?
We're testing out stream avatar stuff right now, so I've been making lurk boxes for people. Yep, lurk boxes! You type exclamation point lurk, then you go into the lurk box or a barrel. Right now, there might be other items, but for now, those are the ones. I'm still iffy on the barrel. The barrel's, it's okay, but it doesn't work very well for the space that it has to use. The box definitely works better. But we'll keep it in there for now, since I've already made it. I think I definitely want to do a blanket for it. I think it would be
Blanket
cuter.
fort. Blanket fort.
In a whiskey bourbon barrel. Just hit lurk and see what happens. See if it puts you in a box or a barrel. Oh, you made it into the barrel. You're in the lurk barrel. There.
Nice.
You're aging in your barrel. You can choose too, like in the menu, you can choose what your lurk item's going to be. You have to click on it. But otherwise, it chooses a random one for you. It takes a long time to make little pixel items. It shouldn't take this long, but it does. What'll be interesting is where it's going to end up on the layering, because it's going to be in front of the clothes, but it may not be in front of like your beard if you have one or something like that. I like that we're just sitting there. We just lurking. You doing a lurk? All right, I'm gonna take a little break. I gotta use the little kitty room.
Kitty litter.
No. No.
That's what it's for, though, right?
No. I mean, it's what's for, but not for me.
X to doubt.
I will be back. Abzu will be here with you.
Yeah. This is my stream now.
Dun dun dun.
We do things my way.
Maybe. I'll be back.
Maybe. I like the shirt pockets that have a little carrot sticking out. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I like that. Let's see. I need to make sure I have Cherryly's YouTube open so I can see if anybody over there is doing a chat. So how you guys doing, chat? What's up? What you guys been up to? Ba-bum. Cherryly's breaking shit. This is what she does. She always breaks things. Anytime I talk to her over the phone, breaking shit. You can trust me. Together we can usurp her tyrannical rule. We can do this, I believe. Studying physics, playing Zenless. Fun. I was not a physics person. I tried to be like good about doing my work in college for that because I was required to take some of those courses. But like, man, it was rough. Let's see. Breaking stuff is fun. You know what? Yeah, I love breaking shit. It is fun. Reminds me of college. We used to have like during finals week and stuff. They have like an old rundown card that they park like out in the middle of campus. You could pay like $1 or $2 just to beat the shit out of it with like a bat, which was really, really fun. We also had therapy dogs, which was kind of fun. People just went around with like just doggos, just go pet dogs because you can. Playing Zenless. I feel like I should probably play Zenless at some point. Are there rooms where you can just go in and go wild? Yeah, pretty much. Except this was like in a parking lot in the middle of campus. But something like that. I've never been to one of those like stress rooms though, but I feel that'd be kind of like cathartic and kind of fun. I've never done that though, but I feel like it could be a good time. I'm trying to find my pre-orders for some figures that I have yet to see, and I don't know where they are. Are you back, you goober?
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Obsidian.
I have returned! Yeah!
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna start the outline for the blanket fort, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight. Rooms that you can go wild in? What?
Yeah, we go wild in. That's how we do. We're usurping your authority. That's what's happening.
Oh, I see.
Gonna go buck wild.
Nindroids? They kind of look like Nindroids, don't they?
A little bit.
I want them to be cute. I hope they kind of are, but they're not there yet. I still have a lot to do. There's so much. I think I want like 16 different hairstyles that y'all can choose from. And then there might be some cosplay ones I throw in there, like Miku hair, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, all like the very recognizable hairstyles from different people. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be fun. Maybe some just different heads, like giant masks or something, whenever I feel like it. You're on. Okay. We disconnect. Back to avatars and gears. We're going to minimize that. Boom. Back to this. So. Put this all in one folder. Barrel.
I gotta see if... Okay, so my pre-order from Good Smile is still waiting. Where's my little Alicia? Damn it!
Oh, did you not hear about that?
No, I mean I heard about that. Like I got the email from them about it, but like I thought this was shipping like way sooner because I pre-ordered this like ages ago.
Yeah.
It's like a little like chibi Alicia in her like little airplane thing. It's like a goofy little like Honkai thing. And I thought it was supposed to be shipping this year, but apparently it's like at the very least now its estimated time is Q1 of 2026.
Oh.
So I have like another year before I'm supposed to be getting my little tiny chibi Ellie. And I'm like, how dare you?
Dang, this is sad.
I need chibi Ellie.
I keep seeing stuff on Good Smile. I'm like, I want to buy it, but I don't need it.
I mean, now we can't because we're in the US and things are terrible.
Yeah, we can't pre-order. We can order stuff, and it's gonna cost more. But
yeah.
But the pre-orders are done for now because they can't estimate what the costs are gonna be now. because tariffs are turbulent, to say the least. So they're just like, we're not doing pre-orders for the States now. And you only get like when it's out. And you get the price of what it's going to be at the time. Which is
unfortunate.
Unfortunate. It's fair, but it's unfortunate for us. Go beams! Yes. Let's turn this back on. We've done a box and a barrel, and now we want to do a blanket for it. So start with an outline. For a blanket for it.
I'm just gonna go through all of Crunchyroll's like Honkai Impact 3rd figures, just add them to my wish list, so eventually I can go buy them all. I need more figures, damn it.
Crunchyroll has them?
Yeah, Crunchyroll has their own store. They don't have all the figures from my Impact 3rd, but they've got a handful of them. I want them, but the ones that I really want, they don't have up yet. Like the swimsuit Alicia or Herschel Fuminigo Ellie.
Ooh, okay.
They don't have those available. I think those are on like MiHoYo's like other store. And let me go see how much those cost over here, because I guarantee you it's a lot. Let's see. Honkai Impact 3rd. Let's go see what we got over here. I might actually be able to get them sooner by just ordering here, instead of waiting for them to do stuff. Wait, they already have the Volume 3 art book? Wait, what?
What?
That didn't come out yet. I would have bought it already. Lies. I call shenanigans. Let's see, where's that really nice Alicia figure at? I want to see how much it costs. I know it's expensive.
I keep doing this with my mouse and I should not be.
Let's see. Alright, so they have the 1-7 handmade Alicia figure and also the display box for it. The figure alone is $530. And the display case is $160. But it's worth it for Lesbian Jesus. She is my favorite. They also have other things that I really want too. Like they have like Sinus yo-yos and stuff. And I'm like, I want this. Says being Jesus, yeah. If you've not played Honkai Impact 3rd, my favorite character is Alicia, and Alicia is quite literally Lesbian Jesus. Without exaggeration, there is no joke here. She is literally Lesbian Jesus. It's very, very funny. That is like her narrative function, and it's great. I love it. Actually, if you wanted a proper analog for what her character role is, let me see if I can't find this character's name.
This is what I want.
So, if you've ever seen Evangelion, because in fact third story is ripped basically directly from Evangelion, a closer analog to Alicia's character is the angel kid, Nagisa. That one. That's the one that Alicia is most closely associated with. Like, they serve a very similar function in the story. So that's somewhat of a spoilery thing, but like that's more accurate to what it is. But calling her lesbian Jesus is funnier. So that's what we're gonna go with. She's great. We love her. You know, it's funny. I remember when Elise was first introduced, a lot of people did not like her. They thought she was like too pushy and getting into other characters' spaces and was not respecting their boundaries. But then after that arc is done, she has basically become like the obligatory favorite character of everyone.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm here for it. Now we got gay Jesus and lesbian Jesus. Yeah, Honkai has Alicia as the Yuri Jesus and Kevin as Yaoi Devil. That's what we've got.
Really?
That's the gag. Because like, even though canonically Kevin's like in like a relationship with like Dr. May, people ship him with Sue instead. Like, they have a whole like bromance going back before he was even a soldier. So people are like, yeah, Kevin Sue's a thing. And because Ellie is actually lesbian because she's married to Eden. Married I use very like loosely. It is like, of all the characters in Impact Third, most of which are on the LGBT spectrum, Alicia is by far the most overtly gay of any character. Like, astonishingly so.
Yeah.
So like, she's very much like heavily implied in every bit of media, and I say implied because they don't want to like outright spell it out for you, but like it's pretty clear what's going on. That she is, her and Eden are like a thing. So there's that. So she is Yuri Jesus, and then Kevin, because people ship him with Sue, is the Yaoi Devil because he comes to her true finality, kinda, and is the bad guy of part 1. So
Kevin.
I love Kevin. I hope that in M4 East, the story in Star all wraps up, that like Finan goes through the same shitty story that Kevin goes through and just gets sad, and he says the lines. Do the lines. Humanity shall defeat the Honkai. Come on, Finan. You can do it. He's already done the stupid Kevin pose. And I'm like, you've done the same goofy ass thing that Kevin always does, so I'm here for it. Let's go. But when it says anything about women, yeah, exactly. I mean, the Bible does say stuff about, like, that weird things that they don't ever tell you, like how God has a wife. That's the thing in the Bible. And it was, like, suppressed because it was, like, a cult, and then the broader church didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I use cult not like the we're drinking the Kool-Aid type cult. It was just, like, a branch of the religion that, like, was not approved of by the broader church at the time, and it was promptly shut down and wiped from history, kind of a thing. But yeah, it's a thing. Just kind of interesting. Just random factoids for you. Man, I should not have pulled up all the Honkai merch store stuff.
You looking at stuff you can't have.
Yep, I'm looking at all this Honkai stuff, and I want all of it. This hurts. This hurts me. I want it.
Sort of got an outline so far.
Cherrily, you should buy me Honkai merch.
No.
Yeah, I think you should.
No.
This is an investment. You should do this.
Investment for who?
Shh.
Sure.
This is not questions.
I always want to buy stuff, then once I have money, forget what I want. I do that a lot. A lot. Actually, you know, that's a good idea, because, like, I'm going to be going to MomoCon as, just an attendee. I'm just going to go hang out there and run amok and buy stuff from the merch hall. I should start making a list of things I should look for while I'm there. I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to buy things.
Buy stuff.
Yeah, Rusian, exactly that.
Me, whenever I say I'm not going to spend too much at a con, yeah, it'd be like that though.
Blanket time. I'm not quite sure how to make this look like a blanket, though.
I don't know. I tried making a blanket like emote ages ago, and I don't think I like it very much.
It's hard with pixels. I'm gonna have to go and like really look at like some futon stuff and see.
Yeah, let me see if I can't like upload this so you can see, because this was something. Oh god, where was this? Did I even save this shit at? I don't even want to show you because I'm looking at it and it's so fucking ugly.
Is it that bad, huh?
Yeah, well, this was like before VTubing was a thing. This was like when my art was like not very good back then, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, I hate this. This is ugly.
This is a no.
Yeah, that's a no. We don't need to worry about that. That folder can just go be disappeared forever. It's fine.
Yeah, got this like Hershey Kiss the going thing going on right now.
I mean, it also has the look of other things too, but I don't know if you want me to say it. Your silence tells me everything I need to know.
Does not.
It does, though. It very much does.
It's missing parts.
I mean, yes. However, it definitely has that vibe. Oh my god. I just found the absolute cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. I'll put this in salty. They have figures I've never seen for Impact Third stuff. And these are Kiana and May figures, but like, look at these.
Oh, they're like little foxes with their weapons.
They're cats.
Are they cats?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I want it. Gib. Yeah, it's a cat.
I like it.
Figure.
I like
I
it.
want this. They also have 2 separate Alicia PC cases.
Whoa.
Yeah, I would absolutely buy one of these if I needed a PC case. Hey, wait a minute. These are big. They're like my current case.
Oh.
Which means, in theory, I could get a Honkai themed case, swap all my shit into the new case. As if I need another case.
Here you go again.
Actually, I don't think all of these are like actually official. I think these are like fan made things. I do like them though. I think the other one looks better. I was thinking that I probably would get one of these eventually for like, because I don't want to go back to the case I had before. I don't really like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that like what I would probably do is that whenever I start buying like a new motherboard and stuff, that I'll just buy another like a Honkai case and just put all my old parts in that. Then I'll have a boot PC set up. Because why not?
I'm gonna have to think about that more.
What?
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna go back to the hair for now. Poof, gone.
Poof!
I'm debating. It's already 11. It's midnight your time.
Yeah, it is midnight, sadly.
Kind of want to work on this hair, but I shouldn't. I need to go to bed. Ah! I mean, like, not yet, but...
Bed? What's that?
Veg. I'm gonna end it here. I might do some more pixel streams this weekend just because I want to make some progress. I would like to get like some hair, like a male and female hair, and like a generic outfit done here soon. That way, like people can like actually like sort of dress up and not be naked while wandering around. I don't know.
I
don't know. We're getting there though. Make a progress. I got a lurk box that makes me happy. And a barrel.
I see you got the Bronya hair. The twin drills.
Hit the little drills. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me again, Church GW. We were here this morning. Still gonna be playing more Horizon Sunday evening. And yeah, I'll see y'all around. Let me find. Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid if I can raid. We're gonna raid Kale.
Oh yeah, I see that they're live.
They're also doing art. I don't know what kind of art they're doing. A lot of times they do pixel art. They're pixel art themed VTuber, so seems cool. All right. Send y'all over there, and I'll catch some of y'all online later.
Bye, chat.
We're rating.
Should fight Cherrily for me.
And YouTube, I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.